Hey, this is John 5 from Rob Zombie, and you're watching MPJ.
Chew it up, spit it out, sick bubble gum. Blow it up, stick it out, sick bubble gum. Turn it up, push it down, sick bubble gum. Shove it in, rip it out, sick bubble gum. Fire through the stick.
We're here with one of the guitar greats here, John 5 from Rob Zombie, and you guys are out on tour doing a co-headlining tour with Alice right now, the Gruesome Twesome.
That's right, yeah, and it's been, this is like, no, we're almost finished. We have one more show after this, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful tour. It's just been, the crowds have been great, and this is like, I think, one of the best tours I've ever done. It's been a blast.
Yeah, when I first heard about it, I couldn't wait, and then I saw that you guys were coming close enough where we can actually come. Like, we actually came 5 hours to meet.
Oh wow, that's great. Well, it's worth it. What you'll see is worth it. Now this is the last show with Alice, and then we have one more show to play on our own. But this is perfect for you. This is the last show.
Very cool. And then of course you guys are out on support for your latest album, Hillbilly Deluxe 2.
That's right.
And you actually co-wrote that with Rob?
Yes. And you know, it's a great record. We're having a lot of fun playing the songs live. And the crowd loves it. And we're just working it. But it's a blast because everybody knows the songs and stuff. So it's really it's a pleasure playing the new songs. It's fun for us too. You know?
Yeah, even listening to the album, you can kind of visually see how it's like going to go. Kind of, well, I don't know exactly how it's going to go, obviously, but you kind of see the interaction, how it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's really great. I mean, it's the best show. You'll love it. It's worth the 5-hour drive, that's for sure.
Very cool. And you've worked with very, like, definitely an impressive list of people from Rob Halford to Paul Stanley.
Yeah, I wrote a track on his last solo record, and it was great because, you know, I was such a big, huge Kiss fan my whole life, and to actually be a part of history, you know, to write a song with Paul is great. You know, because I've known those guys forever and ever, but to actually be on record with them, it's great.
Yeah, it's been pretty wild.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome.
And of course, you have your own solo album that
That's
just
right.
hit stores. I think it's only been out like a week or two.
Yeah,
here.
it's called The Art of Malice, and it's been really well received, and really happy about it. And because, you know, these are just guitar records, but I never thought that, you know, so many people would dig them because, you know, it's just a bunch of crazy guitar work, but man, people really dig it.
Well, the new one actually, because we picked it up, and I love how it's got the different styles. It's not just listening to the same style the whole time the album. You've like really changed it up.
Yeah, and I think that's what people like, because it's a lot of diversity, and it's, you know, it takes you on so many different paths. It's like listening to your iPod on shuffle. You know, you don't know what's coming up next. You know, it could be like Metallica and then the Eagles next or something like that. So it's kind of like that. That's how I kind of wanted to map it out so you wouldn't get tired of the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, it's definitely really cool, and you guys definitely check it out if you haven't yet. The Art of Malice.
Yeah.
So check that one out. On your MySpace page, it says that you're continually trying to challenge yourself.
Yes.
How would you say you've challenged yourself with the new Zombie, your own album, and the tour?
Well, we always try to make everything better. Nothing is ever good enough. And, you know, with the tour, with the show, you know, we always want to push it to the limits. When you see it tonight, you'll totally understand what I'm talking about because it's so over the top. It's really a massive show. And Rob, of course, has that same feeling, same attitude, way more than I do, you know. And with the instrumental record, you know, I just try to push myself as much as possible to make it as crazy as possible, you know, to make it fun to listen to and challenging for myself. It's been working out great.
Now, you first started playing guitar when you were 7?
Yeah, when I was 7 years old, and I took to it right away. I never put it down. I just loved playing so much, and I played so much when I was growing at that time, and my left hand actually grew larger than my right hand because I would stretch it, you know. So this hand is actually bigger than this hand. It's really weird.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
maybe that's how you're key to that too, right?
That's right. That's right.
What was your first guitar that you had?
You know, I had a couple kind of crappy guitars, you know, in the beginning, but then my first real guitar was a Fender Stratocaster, and it was a great guitar, you know, really great guitar, and I loved that guitar so much, and I got the privilege to meet Stevie Ray Vaughan, and he signed it to me, you know, signed his name and everything, but then, you know, I was so little, I sold it for like a really crappy Kramer guitar because Van Halen was popular at the time. I know, so that was the big one that got away, so I was like really bummed out about that.
Do you know who has it?
I have no idea, it was like so long ago, so it's really a drag, but I'm such a guitar collector, so I'm thinking, you know, maybe it'll pop up somewhere.
So if any of you guys watching this and you have it,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
and maybe you have something else you could trade them.
Right, exactly.
Now you collect different guitars though, right?
Yeah.
A vintage.
All, yeah, I mostly do Telecasters, and I have a massive Fender Telecaster collection, so it's, you know, it's my other passion is like collecting guitars when I'm not playing them, I'm, you know, looking at them and fondling them, so, you know, it's what I love, you know, it doesn't sound very interesting, but it's what I love, you know, it's like, I love playing guitar and collecting them. So.
Yeah. Very cool. What are some of your favorites then?
I have let's see, a little history lesson right now. My favorite one is a 1950 Fender Broadcaster, and it was the first year of the solid body electric guitar. Before any other solid body electric guitars, there was this Fender Broadcaster, and they only made 126 of them because they got sued by another company that had a drum set called Broadcaster. So I have one of those 126 guitars, and so it's my favorite one.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty rare.
It is very rare, so I'm very, very happy about that.
And you mentioned Fender, and of course you have your sponsor,
Yes,
right? And you
yes.
have your own signature.
Yes.
I mean, can't even imagine a little 7-year-old boy, if you ever knew, down the road, and you'd be playing your own guitar.
Yeah, it's true, you know, like of course we all have dreams and hopes and ideas like that when we're growing up and stuff, but I'm telling you the truth, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be doing what I'm doing and what I've done. It's really unbelievable. I just thought, boy, it sure would be cool to make money and live in California. That's all I really hoped for. I never thought any of this would